Hey everyone, welcome back to the After School Special Podcast. I'm your co-host, Christian aka CJ, and I'm here with Eli and Sebi P.
Yes, sir.
And we got a special guest today. And this is our first webcam video. We got a special guest today. My older brother, Christopher Jimenez.
Yes, sir.
What's up? He's been wanting to be on a podcast for a while now because he says, "Oh, I can be on the sideboard and I can be on the, webcam, you know, on the camera." Got you. But these dudes have like some history or something.
Yeah.
So
we used to sneak out of Mrs. Damon's. What was it, study hall?
Yeah, we used
back
to
in
be
high
hungry.
We used to sneak out of study hall. Chris used to whip us down to Dunkin' Donuts and shit.
In my car right now, but hey.
Yeah, your old whip.
For us, that was a main essential until we got caught. Which was a bummer.
It was definitely a bummer.
It was tragic.
But hands down, Mr. Wininger was with the shits though.
Honestly,
Mr. Wininger knew because he was hungry too.
We didn't really get in trouble because he knew the vibes. He knew the vibes. He knew where we were going.
You telling me Mr. Wininger don't be sneaking outside to go get like Chick-fil-A or something?
Chinese food to bring it back.
Because he is.
I mean, he's the principal. He could do literally whatever he wants. So.
That's cap. I'll smack the shit out of him. You can't, nigga. You crazy.
Imagine he just comes to you, like you're in his office and he's like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A. You want anything?" He's like, "What?"
Hell yeah.
But he valid though, because he let us go.
He did.
Yeah.
All he did.
We didn't get in trouble or nothing. We were just like, all right.
I mean, it could have been worse. You could have done worse.
Oh no, 100%.
Because we left through a door that we weren't supposed to leave, and we came into a door we weren't supposed to leave.
And let's not forget that Miss Damon, feel me? I love Miss Damon. That she was a real one, and she dead ass kept it a buck with him. And she was like, "Nah, they not here. I don't know where they went." So she dead lied for us because we told her. Because we used to bribe her. We used to get her food.
We used to get her stuff.
We used to get her food so she wouldn't snitch on us. So we used to like bribe her.
Miss Damon's the one who
old lady.
always changed her hair color.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was cool.
She was super dope. Her husband's super dope too.
I'm pretty sure we got her fired. I'm pretty sure.
Whoa,
no. She resigned. She resigned.
Or she resigned. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she got in trouble for it.
She put her retirement and she retired. She was too old.
Well,
I love you, Miss Damon, though.
Yeah, facts, Miss Damon, you're a real one.
You're a real one. You're seeing Miss Damon. You're a real one.
Imagine she just watching this at home. Yeah.
You still owe me $5.
You still owe me $5.
You still owe me $5. I'm not gonna forget that. Ever.
Nah, you stupid.
Yeah, a bunch of good times in high school, but yesterday was Thanksgiving. Woo. Definitely a different Thanksgiving, but you know,
coquito, all that good stuff.
Yeah, we still have our good times. And, you know, like a lot of families couldn't like reunite with family members from all over the country, but hey, you know, we got Zoom. We got Zoom now, so you got Zoom. Call them.
You got to do what you got to do.
And if you did go see your family, hope you guys were safe.
Yeah, bro.
Make sure y'all masked up.
Quarantine yourself. Just come for a couple of days.
Yeah,
don't
6 feet.
You come back. You better take that test. You better take that test.
Take that test.
If y'all need.
Be responsible. Don't be that guy who be coming up with no mask talking about that shit's not real.
It makes you sneeze. It touches your childhood memories, man. It goes all the way up there. But anyways,
shut up.
It was definitely a different Thanksgiving, but we still had a good time. And today is Black Friday. Woo. So you know what that means. I'm not spending any money, but you know what that means.
I'm kind of broke right now.
But you know what that means. We balling on a budget.
Yo,
might be our new name.
I just went to Amazon this morning, right, and just copped 3 Alexa 4th gens, the brand new ones that just came out.
The Echoes?
Yeah,
Echo
the Echo.
How much?
$28 each.
Oh yeah, they go down. They go really down.
Yeah, because they're like 40 something, 50 something regular price. They're like 28 right now. So I was like, yo, me cop 3 because I had I got the Google Homes, the Google Home Minis. I got like 3 of those.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, yo, go buy some for the store because she got a store and shit.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, cool. So I saw that I was going to get the 3rd gens, and I saw they had the 4th gens. And I was like, shit, say less. So I copped the 4th gens, and they're going to come in the 2nd, I believe. So
Okay.
Come on now.
Right.
So you already know we started early spending money on Black Friday.
Yeah, because remember years ago we all got Echo Dots on Black Friday.
Yeah, yo.
From Best Buy.
Cheap vibes, yo.
It was
very
like
dreamy.
It was the same price as it is now for Black Friday. It was like 24, 25.
Yeah, something like that.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's been Black Friday all month.
Yeah.
Because of COVID.
Because of COVID, everything's really been on sale all month.
Basically Cyber Monday, 24/7.
A lot of the stores are trying to eliminate a bunch of people coming into the stores like grabbing stuff. So they're like, hey, let's put most of the like big deals online. So that's what they've been doing.
God damn.
Which is smart.
Yeah, it is.
So smart as hell.
But yeah. Black Friday, PS5s, Xbox Series X's.
Yo, I'm hoping that they restock on fucking P5s. I'm really hoping.
I heard with Xboxes they're not making any more, and with P5s they're limiting them.
Yeah, because everyone is
trying to get one, man.
wants one. So this it's good marketing tactic to make limited so that people want more.
Right.
They're like, if everyone has one and then they're just sitting there like, it's not that good, and then like everyone's like, if people saying they aren't that good, I'm not gonna go buy one. But if you can't try it for yourself,
that's facts.
Then you're like, I gotta try it for myself. I gotta try and get it. I gotta try and get it.
That's right. But the thing is that I be seeing people, some of my boys be selling them for like a stack.
1,000.
I sold mine for almost a stack.
Oh yeah,
it's
we were talking
wild.
about on the last podcast.
Crazy.
Yeah. This is a dude that sold his PS5, his second PS5, for 1,000.
One of them. I know multiple who sold their P5s for
exactly.
For a stack.
Everyone's trying to get one to resell it.
Homeboy's $500 richer.
You know what's funny as hell though? I don't see no one trying to resell Xboxes. I don't see no one trying to resell Xboxes.
See, like now they're gonna resell now more because since Xbox isn't gonna make anymore.
Not yet.
Pretty much.
That's gonna go skyrocket up. The P5 is always gonna be rocked up.
That's facts.
Yeah. I actually saw on Instagram yesterday that this is Sony's biggest launch ever for one of their consoles. This is like the biggest, bigger than the PS1, PS2, PS3, bigger than all of them.
Because people are starting to realize that PlayStation is low key. I shouldn't say that. It's high key. It's better than Xbox.
It's really good.
So a bunch of Xbox players are starting to switch over from Xbox to the P5. And I don't doubt him. Like him.
Yeah.
Like shit. Imagine still playing Xbox in 2020. You're crazy.
I do.
Crazy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I have my love is always with Xbox because that's my first love.
Yeah.
I've always been on that.
You stupid.
This P5 is a wave. It's a wave.
It's a wave.
Yeah.
It's a sick
4K.
4K. Literally yesterday.
You got that 4K.
We were playing Madden 2K MLB yesterday on his PS5. On his PS5, and it's so good. It's actually so good. So,
Yo, the crazy thing is that I be seeing a bunch of people saying that they were gonna get PCs and stuff, right? Because me and Christian got PCs.
PC Master Race, baby.
That's
PC
facts.
Master Race.
Facts. And they're like, no, we're gonna get P5s and Xboxes because they got 60 FPS and 4K. I'm like, motherfucker,
bro, it's not even 60. It's like 120. It's 120 FPS.
It's 120.
Yeah, 120? Bro, it's even more.
Shit better than mine.
Bro, Xbox One and PS4 is 60.
Hold up.
So it's just way better all around. So people are gonna be lining up like in front of Walmarts, GameStops, Targets.
There's gonna be fist fights. There's gonna be fist fights outside of
people at the back of the line. You're not getting one.
I can't.
People in the mid section of the line, you're still not getting one.
If you're the first person, you're the only one.
You're the only one that's gonna get one.
10% of the line, you beat.
They're straight capping, yo. They got 3 in the back, and they're saying they got 15. They fucking lying. They only got 3. They straight capping.
Honestly, it's midday on Black Friday right now, but I could tell, like yesterday, people at midnight, people were just lining up.
I saw when I was coming back from the movies yesterday. I drove past GameStop, and mind you, this is 8 o'clock at night.
Oh Jesus!
So this was really, really like early and I saw like 7 people just sitting outside GameStop waiting for a PlayStation 5. I'm like, yo.
People will really be
this early.
Yo,
and they didn't open until 7. So they're sitting there for 12 hours.
Oh yeah, I have a credible source from a GameStop here in Bristol. That there was a couple there since Wednesday looking to get the only P5 that they have in their store.
That's ridiculous.
They only had one.
And they got it. They got it, but they had to say that Wednesday had to skip out on Thanksgiving.
I'm telling you, people are starting to camp out like for the P5. Then you're gonna see people like camping out for like J's and stuff. Because the only time I've ever seen people camp out multiple days for something was like for Breads, or for Shadows, or for Concords, or for some 11s, or for some. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta remember, electronics are like way bigger now.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
Like, you, like in the 90s, I bet people were camping out for J's.
I'm talking about
more so than now.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, no, like
back in the 90s, you ain't had nothing to do. What you gonna do? Go home and listen to some fucking radio?
You get your little Walkman.
Fuck out of here.
Walkman, bro. I want a Walkman so bad.
I was telling Christian that I'm starting to get really big into retro tech, and I want to get a record player. Like I want to get a good record player. I want to get records.
One of the vintage one with the
glass. You can find one at I think Kohl's has a Black Friday sale, and you can get a record.
I don't want to get those Victoria ones because they're kind of ass. Nah, they're not very good quality. I want to get like good quality.
Like really expensive.
I want to spend at least like $250 on one, like a good quality.
Like a good one.
Because I might as well get one that's expensive and keep it for multiple years and get one that's cheaper and replace it.
Right. You just want to buy something one time instead of buying it multiple times.
Exactly. So I want to get that, and I was also thinking about getting a Sony Walkman. And I was on eBay. and I was on eBay looking at the different models. I wanted to get like one of the better models they had, but them shits is like $400.
If you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, my favorite Marvel movie, if you've seen that, then the Walkman that he had,
over Doctor Strange.
One of. But if you've seen the Walkman that Peter Quill had, Star-Lord, that's the one I want with the orange headphones. It's amazing.
Fire. But
I'll
really
get my cassettes.
Yo, that's so swaggy though. Like think about like who walking around with a Sony Walkman. That's just swaggy.
I know no one.
Like pull up to school. That's swaggy.
You can't
buy
buy it anywhere.
You'll find people who will clown you for it, and you're just sitting there like. You're
the same
clown.
people.
Like, really?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm sitting here swagging on you.
I'm swagging on you, and the people who are gonna clown are bums, yo.
Yeah.
Who use a mama whips, yo.
Facts.
Living in mama basement, who bums, yo.
Have Power Beats wireless.
Who walk around with no mask on, bums.
Beats sponsor us. We literally all have beats on, except for the studio over here. But
these ain't my beats though.
Yeah.
Bored.
So this is an innovation in our show, and we might switch the name up. We're still thinking, but this is a good. This is an innovation. We got a webcam going, or my phone, and we got Christopher over here with the rag over his microphone. But this is gonna get
It's a work
better.
in progress.
It's a work in progress.
Of course.
And we're getting better,
on a budget.
Balling on a budget.
Little by little.
Oh, speaking of ball on a budget, that's the name we're thinking about changing it to, right? With ball
on a budget.
Balling
on a budget. Yeah. This dude, he came up with After School Special podcast,
Facts.
right? But balling on a budget, because I was thinking, like, what are we going to do when school ends, So
it's no longer after school.
It's not really after school.
It's just a special.
This podcast is really for, like, people our age to relate to us, after school and in stress. And you just sit down and listen to us with a cup of coffee, do their homework, who knows? I mean,
I want that, or I want people to just be in their whips, driving like a river or something. Just out, put us on real quick, you know what I'm saying? Or getting out of work, or even playing some COD, yo. That's
just listening to
COD or some Battlefield or Halo or something. Put it in the background, have someone just chilling back there.
Yeah,
I be doing that. I listen to podcasts when I play games.
I do all the time.
Like, if I'm playing like Rocket League or something, and I don't really need to pay attention to like the audio.
You say Rocket League.
You don't play Rocket League?
I don't know goddamn Rocket League.
Bro, if I'm playing Call of Duty, I'm trying to listen to the sounds. I'm trying to hear somebody walking up behind me.
He's left. He's mid.
Yeah, I'm one of those. But like, if I'm just trying to vibe, like, I'll put on a podcast. Just as like background noise.
I've been doing that when I play GTA 5, yo.
You still play GTA 5?
The background,
in 2020, you play GTA 5?
I'm sitting there doing
Hell yeah. I've been playing GTA 5 with mods, though. It's mad funny.
Oh, really?
I play like Hulk and like Iron Man and stuff.
Oh, that's right. You're on that PC grind.
The PC mod menu and shit?
Oh, yeah. It's funny as fuck. You play that. You play some CSGO with big head mode on. That shit's hilarious.
Oh, my God, bro. CSGO.
Or some Dota. So, you didn't play Dota 2 before?
No. The hell no. I'm a shooter game type of dude.
Yeah.
This guy don't like strategy. That's why.
I like strategy games. I'm not gonna cap. I like strategy games.
You fuck with Dota, StarCraft. I've been getting really into Warhammer 40K. That's like a super nerdy.
I don't know what that is.
Super dork, like Dungeons and Dragons type of shit, more like futuristic. It's mad funny, but that's what I've been doing lately.
So we out here with our special guest, Christopher Jimenez. So what do you want to do in life, my man? I mean, I know what it is, but for the people at home, what do you want to do in life?
I'm young. I'm 21.
Kind
of like getting like the hang of life.
Okay.
Trying to like figure out what I want to do.
Yeah.
Cause I'm on a tip of like kind of like
still figuring out what you want to do.
I'm figuring it out.
Yeah, I mean,
as I go.
I mean,
you're
we're
only
all
21. I mean,
we're all really figuring out what we want to do.
None of us are above the age of 25. We're all basically children still.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I should say young adult. I shouldn't say children. We're all young adults.
Like I'm more in the exploring stages.
That's what's up.
Life.
It's like going into college undecided with your major.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which hella people do, and I did not know that. I really thought that everyone went to college who like knew what they wanted to do. I had no idea for like 2 years that niggas legitimately went to college and did not know their majors. That was insane.
And you know what's even crazier is that they go to like a 4-year university,
had no idea
that much money, and they're just like, I don't know yet.
I was like, yo, you're paying like $35,000 and you don't know what the fuck you want to do. What are you doing right now? Because even in community college, which I'm in, because I'm big stupid. Right? Even in community college, if someone's like, oh, I'm undecided or I'm general studies, I'm like, what? So you're paying $3,500. You're paying $4,000, and you don't know what the fuck you're studying right now.
Right. I remember,
you're taking a bunch of random classes for no reason. That's crazy.
I was sitting up in high school in senior English class with senior English class with Connor Feeney Wallace. Shout out Connor.
Yes, my guy Connor.
I was like, are you going to college? And he was like, nah, I'm going to the military. Fuck college. And he's out there in South Korea right now, you know,
my
military
guy,
officer.
Protecting us, you know, out there, yo.
Miss you, Connor. But he's going to be
he's a military police.
That's
you're giving him some stupid high rank, yo.
But he's out there. We miss you. He's going to be one of our special guests.
You coming back? When is he coming back? 2 months?
2 months, a month.
He said January, maybe late February.
Look out for that. That's going to be a really good podcast. He's going to talk about
We're going to do it at a military base.
Yeah, we're doing it. For something.
We're all going to eat MREs and drink fucking goat's blood. Some crazy seances.
But when it comes to college, like that's where you really like try to figure out what you want to do in life. I remember I went into college as a graphic design major. I was thinking I wanted to do Photoshop, then make logos the rest of my life. But then I figured out, no, that's stupid. I don't want to be a coding guy. I want to be someone that makes movies, creative and stuff like that.
That's fire.
That's why you came up with the podcast.
Exactly.
We got a Quentin Tarantino standing right next to us, so we don't even know it, yo. Give it like 10, 15 years.
10, 15 years.
My man's about to direct the next Pulp Fiction. No one even knows about it.
Bro, I'll be based in New York making my movies. Mm-hmm. You know,
Martin Scorsese, Dominican version.
Yeah. But yeah, so like, what are you going for college right now? What's your major?
Right now I'm doing people at home. Graphic design, actually. Which is
really?
Funny. Yeah, but I'm looking at it like I'm looking at like the classes and everyone else in the class, and I'm like, yo, these dudes are serious about it. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, I was trying to do this for fun. Like I'm like, I enjoy doing it. Right. And then like everybody's like, oh yeah, I got a special Instagram. I got this and that for it. And I'm just
I got a business going already with prints and stuff.
Like, yeah. So I'm just exploring trade schools right now.
Professors
trades go for a lot of bread.
Yeah, they do.
Amazing. I was thinking about going into HVAC.
Oh my god,
air conditioners and stuff.
My brother's boy is HVAC right now, yo. He's makes stupid money. I'm talking like 45 an hour stupid money. I'm talking he could buy a Tesla. He could buy two Teslas just chilling type of money. It's wild how much money.
And when you pick what you want to do in college, you got to think about like the money aspect of it. Like, is this going to make me money? Am I going to be, safe? And am I gonna have a roof over my head? That type of stuff.
That's facts.
Yeah. And professors.
And number one is like, are you gonna be happy doing
True.
That?
Yeah, because you can't go into a career just being like, I'm doing it just to do it. Your career's gotta be something that you enjoy doing.
Exactly. Right. Professors have a huge impact on if you actually like something or not. Because I remember I was sitting in graphic design class. Are you good?
No, I'm chilling. I'm about to get him get some more fucking coquito loco.
Okay.
Coquito or something.
Anyways, but I was sitting in my graphic design class. It was like 1:40, and then I was just thinking like, what am I doing here? It sucks. I'm not gonna do this anymore. It's way too stressful, and it's not something that I want to do. It's not gonna make me happy. But yeah. So now we all just trying to figure out what we're trying to do. And
I mean, this podcast is something that we were just like, hey. If it goes big, we can,
right.
We don't
Keep
need to
going.
worry.
This podcast is really fun to do.
This is kind of like a right into the wheels fall off kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even though like right now we don't got that many listeners, like it's all about improvement. Right. It's all about
every episode
putting yourself out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely.
When you look at like people who can't take criticism when they're like already putting their stuff out there. Like, did you see what happened with Charli D'Amelio?
Terrible.
That whole thing.
She's a terrible person.
Yeah, I mean,
swear to God.
It's just.
Well, then again, like she's like. 16?
She just turned 16.
Like, as a 16-year-old,
she's a youngin'.
As a 16-year-old, you should have the mental capability to don't be a dickhead.
Right.
I mean, like,
true.
Did you see the video with the snail thing?
No.
Yeah, her sister, so
no, both of them did it. It wasn't just her.
Right, because you're like millionaires now because they get mad money from TikTok and sponsors and shit like that.
No, they were rich. They were rich beforehand. Their parents were making good money.
Okay,
they were living in a three-story house.
From Connecticut,
so they came from
Connecticut.
CT.
Yeah. All right, so they came from money basically. All right, so I know that. So right, they hired their own private chefs. Mm-hmm. And their chefs are some legit like French cuisine chefs, right? Some guys you'd pay thousands to go cook you some food.
Top dollar
chefs, right? So I think they were doing a video on YouTube or something with James Charles.
It was kind of like an interview thing where they were just talking about kind of like this.
Yeah. So kind of like an interview. There was James Charles. I think there was a bunch of different beauty creators there, and there was snails on the plate, which is you know what I'm saying that's something.
I mean that's something they probably wanted. I mean, unless
because the chef's not gonna make you something random. They're gonna make you something that you asked for. So the fact that they did that makes it even worse. But besides the point, they got the chef right, and they got the snails, which is like how do you call it? A delicacy.
Delicacy,
right? It's delicacy in France.
Really small for a lot of money.
Right. So kind of like caviar, really small for a lot of money.
Fish eggs.
And they got it, and they took a bite, and she couldn't even finish taking the bite. She took a bite and then spit it out
right in front of the guy. Right in front of the guy.
But it wasn't even like a. It wasn't even like a. It was like she jumped back and flew out of her chair. And
so Matt extra oh my god.
And was yakking almost it was such an overreaction. It was so disrespectful in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean think
that
about
a 16-year-old would do some shit like that. It's crazy.
I mean, the whole thing of trying to cancel her for it, I don't think that's.
I wouldn't say cancel.
But when you're, 16 and you want to do this, this is your choice. You chose that I want to get big off TikTok like this, and you can't take criticism when someone's saying you did something wrong, and then you go on Instagram and crying about being bullied. I get it, being bullied sucks. Fact. But when you're going to put yourself out there and you're going to put your kind of brand out there and your content and can't take the criticism, because there's probably people that hate us and we don't even know.
Right.
But if we're putting ourselves...
Shout out Kiwi.
we're putting ourselves out there and we're we can take the criticism. If people are going to hate on us, that's what it is. You're the one who's choosing to do that, and you have, 100 million people out there. You think all 100 million people out there, or probably even more, are gonna like you?
True.
No.
That's the thing, though. The way society has it with technology and shit, they make people think that everyone adores and loves them and worships them. But then when they find people who don't like them, it destroys their ego. It destroys what they think that the world thinks of them, and they're like, and they can't think, and then they turn into assholes. That's the thing.
Yeah. That's what, for me, honestly, when it comes to, fame at a young age, I don't really want to be, famous that young, because, think about it, she's 16, and she can't go out and hang out with her friends without paparazzi or people trying to talk to her.
Right. She's not a normal 16-year-old.
Yeah, she's not a normal 16-year-old.
Man, if I was 16, I should be gangsters.
Right.
You know how many hoes I will pull if I put paparazzi around me? I want you to be like, yo.
Okay, but you see
niggas over there taking pictures? That's of me.
You can pull them, but
I'll be posing
you can pull them.
Oh, he reckless.
Sebastian, you can pull them, but when you're trying to find the one, how you gonna find the one that's not in it just for the money or the fame?
Oh, that's true.
You know what I'll do? I'll sabotage my career and then leave. That's rich nigga shit right there.
There's a lot of stuff that goes into being famous.
That's what I'll do. Shit.
There's a lot of stuff that goes into being famous, but if you handle it right, then you can.
Yeah, I just think honestly with her, she did it way too young. She
100%.
She was 15 years old when she got popular off. I mean, I don't even know if that was her intent. Was to just be.
I don't think anyone's intent is to become famous.
Right?
The only intent to become famous is being an actor, in my opinion.
Right.
Because you want people to see your face, you want people to know who you are. That's the only way I can see someone wanting to become famous. But other than that, being a content creator, I would never expect us to get famous off of this. If it happens, it happens.
Right.
But
I mean,
look back.
I would never expect it to happen. I won't be I want to get famous. I want to do this. I want people to hear us, but I want to be a little small thing.
It's like a hobby. But if the hobby goes bigger than a hobby, then I'll be grateful for it.
Right.
No,
I mean, you guys got me on the pod. I mean, you guys are already #1 already with me on it.
Okay.
With me on it, we already hit #1 on all DSPs. I don't know what y'all are thinking.
And then going off with that, did you see what she that wasn't even the big thing that was canceling her. It was because of what she said.
Said the N-word?
I think there was video. I think there was video of that.
Oh hell yeah! You know how white that girl is? Hell yeah, seen that N-word before.
Yeah, but she referred to her fans as a number. So she was like, "Oh, imagine me hitting 10 mil. Like I'm not even like she made it sound like she wasn't even happy with the 95 million she had.
I'll be happy with
I know.
She was like,
and
I wanted more.
Happy with less than that.
It was funny though, because I'm not gonna, you're the conspiracy theory guy, but like, there was a lot of people who were saying that like, it's funny that, when she was getting canceled, she hit 100 million. That's crazy. Like, isn't that kind of weird?
Hey, congrats to her.
I mean,
it is like it is.
It's a little bit of a coinkydink.
But it is kind of like it's like a. Well, that's kind of weird. I mean, weren't you just getting canceled a day ago, and now you get 100 mil?
Right.
It's a certain thing that happens. I forgot what it's called. It's a certain name for it. It's like a phenomenon that happens where someone does something stupid, right? Or they say the N-word, or they say, something homophobic or something like that.
Like with Kevin Hart, yeah.
Yeah, and then for some reason they just blow up even more, and no one knows why. It's just like people, either their names being out there more, or people agree with them more, or people understand what happened, and then they start supporting them. No one knows why it happens. I mean, it just happens.
Because I think it did happen after the whole Instagram Live thing, when she was crying on Instagram Live.
It happens.
So I think maybe it was like a sympathy thing. Like the people who did unfollow her were like, oh, I feel bad, I'll follow. Like,
think about it. Think about what Cardi B. Cardi B literally went on live air, on video of her saying that she used to drug men and rob them.
Yeah.
And she did all this crazy shit. And then people were like, whoa, excuse me? What the fuck was that? And then she was like, oh, but it was just a way, that's what I had to do. And it was like, shit, you get your money bad, bitch.
Right,
and then she got famous.
I mean, even then, I still don't think that was...
What?
It's
what
still,
was that?
No matter if it was what she had to do, that still doesn't make it right. But
that's right.
That thing's over already.
That's why the now I gotta be very careful with my words here before I get kicked off the show.
Get canceled.
By the own members.
There's a certain double standard in society that occurs when it comes to, certain things that women do, right? It's not all women, and it's not the majority of the time, but it's very little things that happen, that women say something or women do something, and it's kind of looks like, okay, that's Gucci, but when it comes to men doing it, it looks crazy. Like we're some patriarchal, misogynistic, despicable people, right? And that's one of the examples. Imagine if a man came out and said, I drugged and had sex and
Offset, I mean, they're not together anymore, but like
and robbed women. Imagine if one of us. No, I'm sorry. Imagine if imagine if Kendrick Lamar came out and said that he drugged and robbed women. You know how
bad got the FBI.
It's fucking done. He would never make a song again.
Exactly.
He will be
He's
done. Don't get me wrong. His core fan base, I'll still rock with him. Like his core fan base will still rock. Like, I would still go back.
It would be different if he said present tense, like he's still
doing it. If he said he did it,
you
know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't support him as like a person, but as a musician and artist, I think it's crazy not to.
Kind of like the Tory Lanez kind of situation.
Yeah, when he shot her foot.
Meg Thee Stallion. It's like, I still rock with Tory. I still listen to his music.
rock with Tory,
even though he shot Meg Thee Stallion.
And the crazy thing is if you really look at it, did you see what her friend said? Meg Thee Stallion's friend.
No, I didn't see
this bitch put on Twitter talking about about men, talking about if you don't have 2 or 3 bodies, then I can't fuck with you. You a basic man, something like that. And someone tweeted talking about, so you go fuck with Tory now that he shot your girl or some shit like that.
Oh my god!
And then she was like, that shit not funny, and then blocked him.
Of course it ain't funny.
Crazy.
It ain't funny to her.
But that's what I'm saying.
I got a question for all y'all. Ready?
Shut up.
Do you guys think that money equals happiness in life?
No,
to some extent.
Well,
okay, here's
do I
my
think
thing.
it equals true happiness? No. But if let's say making this podcast makes me happy, and if I have money, I could afford to make better equipment to make a podcast sound better. So therefore, it makes me happy.
Soundboards and stuff.
It could be the fact of if you have money now.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if different for someone who hasn't had money ever,
facts,
isn't happy, but they get money and they're happy because they can support their family and support the people who are helping them, even though when they're at their lowest point. I think that would give them the happiness. But if you look at someone who already has money and they're sad as it is, the money that they have isn't making them happy in the first place. So the money isn't making them happy. It's the probably the people around them. You know.
Yeah.
So like it's not the money that's making them happy. It's the people around you. And if the people around you don't make you happy, then there's no point in having the money. Because if someone's broke and has no money, but then you have like you guys, if I had you and I had no money whatsoever, I would still be happy because I still got people around me who would support me, even though I don't
that's
have
us
money.
right now, nigga. We got no money.
I'm kind of in the middle about it. But Chris, what do you think? You think money equals happiness? Like if you had a lot, would that make you happy?
I mean, like money can't really buy you everything.
That's facts.
That's facts.
You can't buy love. You can't buy friendship.
You can't buy it's like, yeah, you could do stuff with money. Like you could go on trips. You could do whatever you want with money, but like.
Nah, that's facts. It's like, it could make you like materialistically happy.
Yeah.
Like, it could buy the shit you want, but it can't buy the shit you need.
Right.
Yeah. Like you could buy the new house, you could buy the Porsche, you could buy the Tesla, you can buy the newest iPhone, the newest Samsung, but you can't buy, your day one boys. You can't buy, your mom's love. You can't buy true love. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit you can't fuck with, or you can't buy and try to fuck with.
Like Kevin Hart. For an example, he has a bunch of money, but he still has the same people around him since the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
The Plastic Cup Boys, and they all had like their podcast or their show, whatever. They're all together. They've been all together for years and years now. So I think I would be like more like him. If I had money, I still wouldn't, forget about everybody. And
even if your homies don't got money, I mean,
you put your homies on.
Exactly.
That's what Adam Sandler did.
I mean, you don't. It's not just giving your boys money. You give them the money and help them make money.
So
they
can hustle.
Yeah, you basically you give them the opportunity to make their own money with your money.
Yeah.
So you put them on. Exactly. You put them on the same pedestal you're on. I should say pedestal. You put them on the same level as you're on, and then you hope that they succeed and strive further than you. Because you want them to succeed in life. You don't want them to give them money so they feel contempt. You want them to give them money so they could further their knowledge, so they could become better people.
I mean, we all young and we don't really have like money like that. But I already know if I had money, I wouldn't just leave all these people behind. Like
I'll leave all you niggas. I'm going to Cancun.
Honestly, like we gonna wait until we find
Italy.
Once we have the money, is when we really gonna find out.
I'm gonna sign a check, $100 million, say fuck y'all and dip.
Like we talking the talk, but we have to wait and see.
For real, I got 200 bank account right now, and I'm broke as fuck.
I mean, we're still young, to be honest.
Yeah, we're not really there yet, but once we do, we'll see what happens, yo. I'm keeping my eye on you, Eli.
I don't know why you keep your eye on me.
Move back to Michigan, get a whole mansion on Lake Erie or something.
Well, I ain't gonna
this nigga about to go and buy land with horses and shit.
Yeah.
Nigga about to go and buy 4 acres.
This man gonna buy land like Kanye West.
About to start his own church and shit.
That ain't a bad idea.
That's a good idea.
Get you some land like Kanye West. Yo, be straight for life.
Did you hear Kanye West's Joe Rogan podcast?
I saw some of it. Yeah,
bro,
it was too long.
It was a little long.
Nah, bro, the shit he was saying was so facts. It wasn't even funny.
Yeah, Kanye West, like
that nigga was talking like a prophet. It was crazy. I was like, yo, I really resonate with what you saying. It was crazy.
He has his crazy moments, but he be logical. He makes sense.
Yo,
but he just has a different way of thinking.
That's the thing. It's not crazy. Everything is planned out. Everything he does is planned out.
Right.
Knowledge.
Nothing he's ever, in my opinion, in my eyes, my family thinks he's crazy as fuck. They think he's like insane.
I don't think he's crazy.
Homeboy still hasn't dropped like 4 or 5 albums of it. Like the ones that he said he was like, yeah, I'm gonna drop this.
They think he's crazy. But my family opinion is irrelevant because they think Kanye West is like some nobody guy, right? So their opinion is irrelevant.
Kanye West is not nobody.
Right?
He's not a nobody.
When I go to my sister and I say Kanye West innovated the rap game many times, she's like, no, he didn't. So their opinion is irrelevant when it comes to Kanye, right? But what Kanye does is he does shit and he says shit that he knows people are going to be like, whoa, what are you talking about? And he knows it and he understands it and he has a marketing plan, or he has some plan. Yeah. And he just fucking just takes off on that and he just does whatever the hell he wants to. It is crazy the foresight this motherfucker has.
To put it in like a nutshell,
I'm sucking Kanye's dick.
You are. Like, to put it in a nutshell.
Put it in a nutshell.
Everybody thinks
right now.
Everybody thinks the genius is crazy. So there's been
facts.
geniuses in the past, and they said some crazy stuff about what they think about some things or whatever.
Right.
And everyone thinks that they're crazy because they've never heard of that before, and they don't want to change the ways of life or whatever. But everyone thinks the geniuses are crazy when they're actually right. So maybe Kanye's a genius. Who knows?
And the craziness, like when he says crazy stuff, doesn't that keep you like, oh, what is Kanye talking about? Makes you think about Kanye, and then you're telling your friends, "Oh, look at the crazy stuff Kanye said."
It does.
Keeps Kanye relevant.
It does change your mindset a little bit. When you read Kanye stuff, you be like, "What?"
Like remember
and
he was
like, but it gets you
Russell
thinking.
Westbrook.
It gets you thinking, and you like really look at it, and you really read what he's saying.
yeah. What didn't Kanye said that slavery was a choice or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he said
nigga,
that.
was a little wild.
That was fake.
Whoa,
That was fake
little crazy.
news. That's fake. That's
But
taken out of context. What he said was what he said was not the physical act of them taking them from from Africa or from these different homelands that they were from and bringing them here to literally put them in slavery. That's not what he said. What he said was slavery is a choice in the mind. The fact that and I'm quoting here what he's saying. He said something in the regards of black people still have the mindset they're in slavery, so they will never break free from their chains.
Wow.
Right.
So it's
and it's mental slavery because if I'm a black man, right, which I'm not, right, so I can't really speak on the topic too much. But if I was a black man and I always thought as the fact that I'm being oppressed, I'm this, I'm that, white man this, white man that, slavery this, slavery that. How can I elevate myself to break my chains so I could go out and do the things I want to do, so I could stop putting myself in that box?
I mean,
That's what he was saying, not the physical act of like them literally taking them and putting them in chains for slavery, because that's obviously not their fault.
Everyone hears
that was
first
what I
line
heard.
and then thinks he's
Right.
crazy.
That's what everyone thought because no one clarified the topic.
Yeah,
but when
they definitely took that out of context.
Yeah, but when he went on the Joe Rogan podcast, he explained it. He was like, "That's not what I really meant. What I meant was mental slavery, not like physical, like chain slavery."
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be pretty crazy if he said that physical slavery was a choice. I mean,
Yeah,
Crazy.
How?
That's a little pushing the boundary.
I mean, like
there
that's what I thought the first time. I mean,
that's what I thought too.
Yeah, exactly. You're telling
That's
me
what I
like
thought.
that's not what you thought the first time you saw
Oh,
it?
no, I did.
I
Yeah.
definitely
Meant
thought that. When I
physical
heard
slavery.
that, I heard that, I was like, Kanye, I rock with you, but what the fuck
Like,
are you
yeah,
talking
what the
about?
fuck
What
you
are you
like,
talking about?
What are you talking about?
And then I heard him explain it later on, like a month after he said it. I was like, oh, okay, that makes much more sense.
Bro,
And
I'm
then
pretty
he
sure
said it.
Joe Rogan was sitting there, like, listening to him, like what?
Like, what are you talking
What
about?
did you just say?
Whoa, what did he
Nigga,
just
shut
say?
up.
What did you just say? But yeah, crazy Thanksgiving differentness this year. Well, we hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. I made mac and cheese yesterday.
In fact, what was your Thanksgiving plates looking like?
Oh, yeah, what was
Man.
your
Talk to me.
First of all, I had that smoked turkey.
Ooh.
Feel me?
Turkey.
Feel me?
Ooh.
I had that pernil.
Okay.
Come on
It's
Dominican?
Spanish pork.
Dominican?
It's
Come on
Dominican
now.
Spanish pork.
Dominican.
We're not gonna explain it much.
We're not
If you
gonna
know, you
explain
know.
it.
If you know, you know.
you know.
It's
You
the
know, you
good
know.
shit.
For the white folks out
Basically.
there, it's like pulled pork, but better.
Spanish version.
Spanish
It's way
version.
much better than y'all.
You had your
Goya.
you had your lasagna.
Okay,
For
that's
me,
good.
I don't know
love
what
lasagna.
those breads are called, but every Dominican gets some little small bread shits. You know, the little soft, small like brioche breads.
I think I know
Oh
what you're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
Garlic knot, like garlic knots.
It's like
Kind of, but they're like
It's
either
like
they're
bread.
bigger shit. You know what I'm talking about?
since you don't know, Eli. It's like bread,
Yeah,
Oh,
but
this
for
nigga wild.
Hispanics.
Right, you got that. You know,
I'm not
you had
familiar.
You're
some.
not familiar with that?
You know, you had some bacalao and shit. You
I
know,
don't
you
really
had
like
some.
bacalao. I'm Dominican. I don't really like bacalao.
You know, he's not really Dominican.
Whoa. Whoa.
What else you had? You got the basics, the empanadas, the cheese and cracker fucking platters.
Of course.
You had like 7 desserts. We had 2 falans. We had
The basics.
some other
the
bullshit.
basics.
The basics, and then we had what was it? I made myself a little bit of mango and salami and queso.
Okay.
If you know, you know. That's the good shit right there.
That's real.
That's the good
If
shit
you
right
want to get real Dominican breakfast, then no one's gonna say mofongo. That's Puerto Rican. No one's gonna say
Yeah.
this or that. No,
Right.
that's Cuban.
Right.
That's Puerto Rican. That's not us. Dominicans are real Dominican breakfast. It's either fritos, right, or it's mango,
Right.
right? Yeah, mango.
yeah.
You're gonna eat queso fresca, right, and you're gonna eat salami, and you get maybe some
Did you say
huevos.
salami?
Yeah, but like
Remember the salami his
it's
mom just cut
different.
up?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You
said it weird. You said salami.
That's how we say it. That's what we say in Spanish.
Salami.
Patrón con salami. That's how you.
Salami.
Yeah, it's basically like bananas.
You're just saying salami with an accent. I mean,
pretty much all that. But basically, it was,
how you think you say car, nigga? Carro.
Carro. You just add an O. You say it to the end.
But
what did you have for Thanksgiving, Eli? What were your plates?
My mom made a turkey.
Okay.
Made mac and cheese, baked mac and
Fire.
cheese.
Not better than mine, but okay.
No, that's
not better than mine, but okay. I still got leftovers.
Ooh, Eli,
bro, take it home and taste test it.
Yeah, it's not gonna be better than mine. But I had collard greens.
Fire.
I had
That's real black right there.
I had some pumpkin pie. I love me some pumpkin pie.
I got pumpkin pie.
Yeah, we got pumpkin pie.
With some
whipped cream over there.
Now, question for you, Eli. Is pumpkin pie an essential for Thanksgiving dinner?
No.
No, because I can. If there's no pumpkin pie, I can have sweet potato pie because that's kind of
sweet potato pie. I got greens, potatoes.
Like me, I'm a pumpkin pie. I like all.
I'm gonna take some of that pie before I dip, just so we all know.
Got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
Yeah, but you know. We didn't really do that like big amount. I mean, it was just me and my family.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
Nothing crazy.
I mean, you couldn't have nothing crazy either this year.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have a bunch of people over our house, so we didn't really have to cook much. You know?
Yeah, us neither. Yeah, but for me and Christopher, it was just mac and cheese, arroz, which is rice, and we had some chicken, and we had what else we have?
Prime rib.
He made that prime rib. I made my mac and cheese, and I'm about to make it every year now without his help next time because this dude helped me. He's a chef. He helped me. But we all know because of what I did.
I was just like, yo, you're going to burn the house down.
Because of what I did, it tasted good, man.
He almost burned the water. How? I don't know.
How you burn water?
No, I didn't.
That shit just steam. How you almost burn water?
Okay, so I boiled the pasta and then I put the cheese into the pasta. We're good. It was good. We did it. Made 2 boxes and made a whole bunch.
Nigga, you had pasta in boxes? That's how I know that mac and cheese is
good.
good.
Elbow pasta. Made 2 boxes.
That shit should be in a plastic container. And I know goddamn.
2 boxes into the water.
Nah. I thought when you were saying it's in a box, I was like, what, you make yours fresh? What you make yours
make pasta?
You never had a homemade ramen, yo?
Yeah, I have.
No. So
I mean, I know you can, but you were saying no. But the way you were saying, it's like that you make.
Like, I thought he was talking about like craft box pasta.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
he
what
just.
No, that ain't good.
Nigga, I should punch you in the head.
What? That's what I used. It was homemade.
I'm really making it from scratch.
No, we made it from. You made it from scratch. You didn't make no box.
I mean, when you.
That's what I'm saying.
We got the box, got all the ingredients, and just made it together.
But you used the box mac and cheese.
No, we didn't.
Not the box macaroni.
Yeah.
No.
We've got elbow pasta.
We got elbow pasta.
From a different box.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I thought when you said box pasta.
Yeah, he made it sound like.
My first thing comes to my mind is like craft. I was like, you bring that bullshit to a
Doesn't matter. I made it. I made it. It's good.
You want to say it's good.
I got second thirds. It was good.
Wild.
Man spent $1. He thinks he spends $1 on Kraft macaroni. Yo, he thinks he's freaking Gordon Ramsay out here.
Yeah, bro. Come on. I don't cook, but I cook.
Going crazy now.
No cap. No cap.
This dude reacts to all the cookings and then he yells at him like,
"Yeah, you fucking donkey."
Yeah. What are you, an idiot sandwich?
But today's Black Friday. If you didn't go out last night and you're going back out to get a TV, don't knock an old lady over just to get a damn TV.
No,
wear your mask.
Wear your mask. Stay away from people.
Socially distance.
Come on now. Stay safe out there. You know what I'm saying?
Sanitize.
And if you are gonna go and get some stuff, put it in the comment section on the YouTube video what you got, and also what you had for Thanksgiving. We want to know.
We want to know.
Oh yeah.
We want to know.
Oh yeah. Megan.
Megan.
You stupid.
Okay, but how do you say vegan? This is
vegan.
Okay, how do you say Megan?
Megan.
That's how you say it. Yeah. Vegan, Megan.
You're flipping to it.
You said me no have that.
But yeah, stay safe tonight. Be positive. Love each other.
Of course.
And yeah,
peace, love, positivity.
Come back next week for episode 4.
All right. I'm going to spin that.
Spin that, DJ.
Yeah.
We out.